Well, hello. Welcome back to Neptune Fish Tarot. My name is Alicia. This is going to be our daily message from Spirit. And what is today? The 25th of May, 2021. So I did shuffle up 4 different oracle decks. We have a message from each of the oracles. And then I used our what tarot deck did I use? The Wild Unknown Tarot for the message. And so we'll just kind of go over the 4 oracles. Here's where I think the message begins. Wait for winter. So there's something about, we're kind of waiting for something to come in. It's like something that we really want, right? Whatever it could be. I mean, a lot of people are looking for relationships, right? If you're here watching tarot, there's probably something specific that you're wanting a message about. So maybe it's a new partnership, maybe it's a new job, right? That could be for a lot of people. Maybe you're waiting to get a new home, right? You're waiting to move. Those are all really common things. People are waiting for loved ones, for friends, for situations to unfold. And I think that this message from Spirit is just this, because right in the center we have the High Priestess, right? So we're waiting for it. We're waiting for it because there's something that is not being yet revealed, okay? So this is all about divine timing, and it's always about divine timing, right? But I think that the message that Spirit wants to impart to us today is that we're always the Sisters of the Sun Rising card. It talks about how we're partnering, okay, with God, with the universe, with the Creator, with Spirit, with divine timing. And there's a certain amount of trust that has to go into that. All right. But we can know that this is always being orchestrated on our behalf, right? And so there's a certain amount of trust that has to go into that. There's a certain amount of faith and of knowing and of releasing the need to have to control it, So that's your Emperor at the top, right? We don't have to do anything for the transformation. You see the cocoon of the butterfly, and the trajectory that is taking here, in this reading. There's a certain amount of peace and understanding that all of this stuff is unfolding for us. And really all we need to do is have confidence, right? So the success in the message is that where we're going to end up is this rainbow, this Six of Wands, this victory, where the fulfillment of our desires comes to fruition, that there's this creative process that's going on right now. And while a lot of that is cocooned right now, because it's in a phase of unfolding, right? We can be confident that, number one, it's going to be successful. In other words, whatever the best possible outcome that's going to be in alignment for us, it's coming, right? We have peace in understanding this, and that dove, that is a divine peace. That is, we are whether we're conscious of it or not. But I think the message is that, we can become conscious of it, right? We can actually pull this forward into our actual reality, right? With this too, it's about this harmonious relationship that we have with spirit. Okay. I really feel like this whole reading is about the relationship that we have with our creator. With understanding that there's a certain amount of releasing that we have to go through with our mind, with our mental capacities, right? That in order for this sort of healing to take place, in our minds, right, to let go of this anxiety, and putting all this focus on what we have to do, right, what action we need to take, and worrying about, how is this all going to happen, how is this going to transpire, when is this going to happen, how is this going to happen. We can release all of that. And that's the beautiful part of this, because the reality is that, we're just waiting on divine timing. And it doesn't literally mean it's going to be winter. I mean, it could be. I mean, it literally could be. We're about to have this full moon eclipse tomorrow in Sagittarius, and Sagittarius does begin on the first day of winter. That may not be a coincidence that this card is here, right? But the larger message is that we're partnering with with this divine connection that we have. And like, my guides have specifically said to me on more than one occasion that it's you're not going to be revealed everything. I can't even get the words out. It's like you'll be given what you need to know on an as needed basis. That's what I'm trying to say. It's like as needed. We're not privy to all of the underworkings of things and how they're going to all come together. We can't possibly understand all of the factors that go into it. Like, it's just too large, right? And so there is a certain point where you have to relinquish this control. You have to allow this unfolding, right? This unfolding in reality, in time. And time is an illusion anyway. And so because it is an illusion, there's no way to pinpoint what that timing is going to be. There's no way to pinpoint how it's going to unfold. When something looks like it's impossible, like it's just not possible, how can this be? You have this peace in knowing and this confidence in knowing, right? That this is going to happen. Sisters of the sun rising. The sun rising, this is understanding that it's all for our happiness. It's all for our evolution. It's the 3, right? This is the 3. And a 28 reduces down to 1. So it's a new cycle beginning. But the 3 sisters, it indicates how we cooperate in the process by getting out of our own heads, by getting out of our own way, by allowing what's going to come in to come in. And it's this evolution. Like that in itself, the stepping back and the releasing and the allowing, that's the message for today. Right there. To go from the 8 of Swords to the 6. Okay. It's a healing journey. It's a place where we come into alignment, where we come into equilibrium, into balance within our own selves. This is all about our inner journey. This is all about coming to a place of peace. And the Emperor is a divine counterpart, right? So, who is our divine counterpart? Okay. That's God, that's Spirit, that's Creator, that's Source. That's within us. Okay, and this is what's being revealed. Wait for it. Okay, wait for it. Understand that it's coming. Be confident and just have peace. That's all. Right? That's all. Easier said than done. I know. That's all. But that's our message today, and it's a great message. It's a powerful message. It's fundamental, right? We're in a really heavy transitional time right now. It's very heavy energy for a lot of people. It's going to feel like anything other than peaceful, right? But that's why the 8 of Swords is here. Because the challenge is to get out of our own way, to get out of our own minds, to release the mental anguish and the disharmony, right? The imbalance, to release all of that so that we can align and come into this place. Number 2, High Priestess. The number 2, Page of Pentacles. Well, it's the 2 of Pentacles, right? So, yeah, let's wait for it. It's coming. It's coming. It won't be that long, right? Go focus your attention on all the other moving parts of your life. All of this stuff is being managed in the background on your behalf for your highest good. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to control it, right? Just wait for it. It's coming. So, that's the message for today. All right, I see you guys later. Hope y'all have a good day. Come back and visit again.